Hi everyone, Abby here from Rich, Happy and Free. I was just thinking this morning about Christmas presents. It's that time of year, and how my kids often get given cash, or birthdays they get cash. And it's not easy for our children to earn money. It's not easy for our children to necessarily create a passive income. But it got me thinking about what would it be like if my children had a passive income by the time they'd finished school. How would their life be different to mine if they were able to actually decide what they were going to do with their lives, as opposed to the decisions that I've made that have been largely dependent on money? So yeah, it's just really interesting. I think this whole crypto world is going to have a really intense effect on the way that our children make decisions later in life. Anyway, I wanted to quickly mention to you that the notion of crypto and kids is not such a strange one. My kids now have opted to get, with their pocket money that they work really hard for, by the way. I reckon everybody needs to work for their money somehow. I don't know if that's just old school. Hi, Emmy Rose. I got this idea that my kids get a portion of their pocket money in crypto. They get a portion, well, they choose to go and buy some silver coins every now and then. And also, well, some good cold hard cash to go and buy lollies at the shop, because, hey, that's also part of being a kid. But the notion that our kids are just part of the consumer code, and that they get money and they go out and spend it. They buy iTunes cards, or they go and spend it on junk food, or they might buy themselves something really beautiful, or they might even save up for something. There's nothing wrong with saving up for stuff, but what about the notion of our kids getting themselves set up for their own futures? I reckon that's really exciting. I've got an account for my kids in the bank, and they get like 0.0001% interest. Joke. So I've actually opted to take my kids' money out of those places, and what we'll talk about when we do the live webinar, but also on the course that we're going to be presenting, is different ways of storing your cryptocurrencies in offline cold storage wallets. Now that means that you can actually have an address for each of your children, and you can deposit funds, crypto funds, into those addresses, so that effectively, until they reach a legal age that they're able to use the money on their own, then that's how you can store it for them. All right, crypto for kids, not such a strange concept. Thanks so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you. Make sure that you like my page, check out the YouTube channel and give it a thumbs up. And you can also download the book by Amy Rose Goody, which is all about Bitcoin and crypto for beginners. That'll be in the description box or in the comments below. Thanks. Ciao. Hi, Dave. Ciao.